So what next? So what next for Tyne with Citizens, and what next for the university? In terms of the university, because now we've got several years of being a founding partner and carrying on funding, that core funding, we've realised that staff have been involved more and more as well in actions, but we want to take that to a further step. So from next year, we're going to be funding some time from a community organiser based in the university. And we want to move that person in all the things I've already said, but also into widening participation, or that broad area of the university engaging in a wider student base than it normally does, especially in terms of the kind of traditional base of students from Newcastle University.
Yeah.
So I would say definitely read this book, and I want this book to be read by anybody with any kind of power, and people who don't necessarily think they do have power. So people in different organisations, I want them, people in policy making positions, people who work in charities, who work in local authorities, other kinds of businesses and organisations around the North East, in fact, in the whole country, in fact, the world. So it's very important to read this book. However, and I think people will get a whole range of different ideas, because it's not just our case study in this, and it's also got some framing for those case studies. But it's really important not just to read this book and do nothing. The whole point of this book is to take action. And we think our particular case study gives some really pretty interesting ways of taking action, but it isn't the only way. And I look forward to transformation as a result of this book.
Yeah, go forth.
That's what I want. Go forth and
change the
transform.
world.
Absolutely.